Aubameyang is unlikely to join Arsenal. 213 with no offer yet from Arsenal for Dortmund's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. ESPN FC's Raf Honigstein explains why a January move is a waiting game. 2,131,100 PM GMT. The transfer window is heating up. Transfer Talk brings you live updates on all the latest rumors and done deals. Check out all the confirmed January moves so far on our transfers page. Juventus want Eriksen. Özil in Turin. Juventus are targeting Tottenham's Christian Eriksen and Arsenal's Mesut Özil to become the new No. 10, reports Corriere dello Sport. The old lady would utilize Miralem Pjanic in a deeper role alongside a big-money attacking midfielder to add craft to the style. Spurs are likely to be angered by speculation about the Denmark international star, with the side's last 16 meeting in the Champions League a matter of weeks away, while Özil's wage demands due to his being available for free this summer could complicate any deal. Live blog 8:50 Greenwich Mean Time. Real Madrid have struggled a lot this season, but is the BBC's time. Marca reckons it is time for the NHL to take center stage at the Bernabeu. That is Neymar, Eden Hazard and Robert Lewandowski. Should they fail to land Lewandowski, then Mauro Icardi or even Harry Kane could slot into the No. 9 role in the attacking trident. 8:25 Greenwich Mean Time. Gazzetta dello Sport lead with plenty of transfer rumors and gossip. Top of their order is news that Cristiano Ronaldo is up for sale. You can read more on that here. There's also news that Simone Verdi has chosen to stay at Bologna rather than join Napoli, and Rafinha is close to Inter Milan. La prima pagina della Gazzetta dello Sport. Soccer Ball. County Route 7 in vendita. Soccer Ball Verdi, la storia del gran rifiuto al Napoli. Soccer Ball. Rafinha verso il cpic.twitter.com. Doc. La Gazzetta dello Sport at Gazzetta_it. January 17, 201,807.54 GMT. While Rafinha appears likely to leave Spain, Marc Bartra could be set to return according to a report in Kicker. The Borussia Dortmund defender's chances of playing regularly appear in doubt following the arrival of Manuel Akanji from Basel. 7:30 Greenwich Mean Time. Wednesday's Transfer Talk kicks off with news that Inter Milan are preparing to follow up the loan signing of Lisandro Lopez with the arrival of Rafinha from Barcelona, according to reports in Italy and Spain. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, Inter's sporting director Piero Ozilio traveled to Barcelona on Tuesday and will remain to take in the Copa del Rey clash with Espanyol on Wednesday night, a game which Rafinha has been called up for. According to As in Spain. Meanwhile, a loan deal with an obligation to buy in the summer is being discussed, although the two clubs need to reach an agreement over the size of the permanent transfer payment, with Barcelona reportedly valuing the player at €40 million and Inter willing to offer only half that. Arsenal agree on terms with Aubameyang. Arsenal are closing in on Borussia Dortmund star Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, with the Mirror reporting that terms have been agreed on with the Gabon international. Aubameyang was banished from the first team for disciplinary reasons, with an unwillingness to mend the relationship from the players' side, and CEO Hans-Joachim Watzke insisting the 28-year-old must recommit himself fully before being welcomed back. The Gunners are desperate for a quick fix as they prepare to sell Alexis Sanchez this month, and while his attitude might be questioned, Aubameyang's prowess in front of goal cannot be, with him having struck 21 goals in 23 games this term. Play from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows at Man United. Is the path clear for Henrik Mkhitaryan to part ways with Jose Mourinho? Gunners held to ransom over Mkhi deal. Just as it looked as if Arsenal had found a deal in principle to swap Alexis with United for Henrik Mkhitaryan. The Mirror claims the Armenian's wage demands could scupper the blockbuster swap deal. The 28-year-old will want a substantial increase on his current £150,000 per week wages, as well as a golden handshake from United due to the 2 years remaining on his contract at Old Trafford. Mkhitaryan's agent, Mino Raiola, is also looking to bank a huge £5 million fee to push through the deal, which leaves the Gunners in a tricky position with Sanchez value diminished given that he will become a free agent in the summer. Inter set for £26.7 million. Rafinha capture. Inter Milan are set to sign Rafinha from Barcelona on loan with a £26.7 million obligation to buy the Brazilian in the summer, according to Sky Sport Italia's Gianluca Di Marzio. The 24-year-old joins the Nerazzurri, having failed to make an appearance for the Blaugrana since he injured his meniscus last season. The Brazilian will be keen to kickstart his career now, with Luciano Spalletti likely to eventually offer him a starring role. It could be a busy month for Inter too, with former Chelsea midfielder Ramirez awaiting the go-ahead to move to Italy from Jiangsu. Sunning once Habe Fortune's Stefan Mbia joins Sunning as his replacement. Tap-ins. Chelsea have identified Roma left-back Emerson Palmieri, with Sky Sports' Di Marzio reporting that the Blues could bring the Brazilian to the Premier League this month. The 23-year-old suffered an anterior cruciate ligament injury on the last day of last season and has only recently returned, featuring against Spal in Serie A in Torino in the Coppa Italia last month, with Eusebio Di Francesco preferring Alexander Kolarov. Palmieri could now be expendable. AC Milan are tracking Hoffenheim star Karim Demirbay, claims Corriere dello Sport. The Rossoneri want to back up to Frank Kessie, and the Bundesliga side value the German at €15 million. Claudio Marchisio could be made available this summer, with Juventus signing Emre Can, claims Tuttosport. Il Principino is a favourite of Juventini, but the Liverpool midfielder's potential arrival on a free transfer could push the Italian out of the starting lineup. Finally, Chelsea are engaged in talks with West Ham over Andy Carroll, reports the Mail. The Hammers want to sell for £20 million, but the champions would prefer a 6-month loan deal in what could be one of the most surprising moves of the window. We use cookies to help make this website better, to improve our services and for advertising purposes. You can learn more about our use of cookies and change your browser settings in order to avoid cookies by clicking here. Otherwise, we'll assume you are okay to continue.